one of the most interesting things that I found really funny was that I was on tour. We'd done a bunch of tours opening for bands, and we did a tour opening for this band Thrice, the band that I'm in, and that genre wise that made no sense, but like we're like, sure, we'll play these big shows with Thrice. It's great, And and I was talking one night to like the bass player from Thrice, and we had like a 3 hour conversation about this band. Like we were just both obsessed with this band, which is, random. And then I went on their Wikipedia today just to kind of like, I don't know, just to see what they've been up to and just kind of like to mentally prep a little for this recording. And I was like, there's a they're like, and the one guy who's always championed this band is on the Wikipedia is like the bass player from Thrice. He like gets a mention. It's like the only like kind of known musician who's like a mega fan. And I was like, that's hilarious that like I met randomly the only other. I'm not the only other mega fan, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, really made it onto the Wikipedia page. And as you were going through that explanation, I had read the same thing on Wikipedia, and I had never heard of Thrice before. So I'm like, okay. Oh my God, I think this is the same guy that's mentioned on the Wikipedia page. And it is. And a thought that I had in listening to this album is, why wasn't this band bigger?
Yeah. So in our 3 hour conversation, and this is the whole thing of why I wanted to talk about this album, and moreover, like what happens. There's just so many bands where this is the case, where like you have this unbelievable talent and record and band, and it's tight and it sounds amazing and blah, 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 blah. And for some reason, it just doesn't like click with a larger audience. And I'm as fascinated by this as you. But I can name 100 bands where I'm like, this band is so much better than band X, the commercial version of this, in every possible way. But because of management, because of a license deal, because of luck, because of whatever, this other band got big and this other band just didn't. But in the conversation with the guy from Thrice, he talked, he knows, he's good friends with the singer of this band. And apparently he's just like so bummed because he knew that No Knife was great. And he's like, I don't know why it didn't work. And so I feel like it's my job to be like, find out about this. Please learn about it, at least at this point.
Well, I'm very happy to do my little part in that, but how has that played out? Like when what are the opportunities that you've had to spread the word besides this?
Yeah, I mean, everybody I talk to who's into bands like Jimmy Eat World, or even more like polished kind of pop punk stuff, I feel like if you're into anything on the interesting side of that, you'll love this band. Like, so I do my best to talk about them whenever I can. Our megaphone is very small. So, but there's been a handful of bands that I've seen and loved, and I'm like, geez, I'm at a show with 50 people, and I'm like, this is the best band in the world. I like, nothing else could occur to me other than like, this is the best band in the world, and they're playing to 50 people. Like, how can that be?
Yeah, and I've had experiences like that, and it's just it's kind of crazy making in a way. It's like you want more people to know about them.
Yeah.
How many times have you seen them?
I've never seen No Knife. They broke up before I got a chance to see them.
Okay.
So yeah, I moved down here in 2003, and maybe they played Portland once, but I didn't find out about them in time, and then that was it.